All right, let's talk about one of the most powerful and honestly kind of weird sounding offers in business. It's a strategy that, on the surface, looks like it should just lose you a ton of money. But when you do it right, it can actually become your number one secret for getting your absolute best customers. So let's dive in and figure this thing out.
Right? That's the central question, isn't it? The whole point of a business is to bring money in, not just hand it back out. So how on earth could an offer that literally promises a full refund actually make you more profitable? It sounds like it's totally backward, but it's really a recipe for some serious growth. And we're going to break down exactly how it works.
And this quote right here, this is everything. This is the key to the whole model. You have to shift your thinking. The goal of this special offer isn't about that first payment. Nope. The real goal is to get a committed, successful customer on board, someone you can build a real long-term relationship with. It's a total change in perspective.
To really get this, let's look at the classic example that people always use to explain this strategy. It's the story of a gym that was just absolutely killing it, while all its competitors were struggling to get people in the door. And its crazy success? It all came down to one unique offer.
So this was the pitch. Sign up, hit your specific fitness goal, and you get 100% of your money back. You get the results you wanted for free. It sounds completely insane, doesn't it? I mean, that gym should have been bleeding cash, but instead, it was making more money than ever. Which, of course, leads to the big question.
So what was going on? Was it just some kind of fluke? Not a chance. The entire system was designed meticulously. Its success wasn't magic, it was math. And the real secret sauce was baked right into the criteria a customer had to meet to win their money back.
Okay, so there are 3 non-negotiable keys to making this work. If you miss even one of these, the whole thing can just fall apart. First, it's got to be super easy to track. Second, the things you ask them to do have to actually get them results. And third, and this is a big one, the process has to create this critical now what moment for the customer.
So for this first step, the keyword is objective. There can be zero room for argument. Did they do it or did they not? Things like steps tracked on a phone, dated before and after photos, something simple. It has to be totally black and white. This builds trust and means you won't have any arguments down the road. And what's so cool about this step is how it perfectly aligns your success with your customer's success. The criteria can't just be random hoops to jump through. They have to be the core actions that actually produce the result they want. You're basically incentivizing people into their own success by turning it into a game they can win.
And this right here, this is the strategic heart of the whole model. When a customer wins, they've done it. They've hit their first goal, they're pumped, they're happy, and they trust you. But by solving that one problem, they've created a brand new one. Okay, I did it. Now what? How do I keep this going? They need a long-term plan.
So just picture this for a second. The customer walks in, they're proud, they're successful, and they're ready to get their refund. They are fully expecting you to just hand them a check, but instead of just giving them the money and saying, "See ya," you do something different. You interrupt that pattern. This single moment is where all the profit is actually made. The gym owner would look them right in the eye and say something just like this. They'd congratulate them, celebrate their success, and then completely reframe the refund. It's not a refund anymore. It's an investment in their future. The customer gets to keep all their momentum, and their money back just became the down payment on a long-term membership. This amazing little technique actually has a name. It's called the rollover upsell, and it's the engine that makes this whole win your money back offer so darn profitable. You take the money they've already given you and you just apply it as a credit to your next, bigger, long-term offer. It makes saying yes to that next step an absolute no-brainer for the customer. For so many people who learn about this model, this is the light bulb moment. That single idea of the rollover upsell changes everything. It turns a front-end offer that looks like it should lose money into the single best way to get high-value, long-term customers who have already proven they're successful. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is the first question everybody asks. And it's a fair point. You made a promise, right? So some people are going to hold you to it. What happens when a successful customer says, "That's awesome, but just give me my cash"? Well, the data from businesses that actually run this offer is shockingly clear. On average, only about 10% of the people who successfully finish the challenge actually ask for a cash refund. Think about that. That means 9 out of 10 successful customers are so thrilled with their results that they are eager to reinvest that money back into their own success with you.
And for that tiny 10%, you've got super simple, low-risk options. You can just give them the cash back. And remember, you still got a new customer for the cost of that refund, which is often way cheaper than running ads. Or if that feels too risky, you can offer the refund as store credit. That keeps the money inside your business and they still get value. Either way you play it, you still win.
All right, so let's just wrap this all up. The key takeaway is this. This is not a refund strategy. It's a customer acquisition strategy. It automatically filters for your best people, the ones who take action and get results. And it perfectly transforms that first sale into a profitable long-term relationship, all powered by that awesome rollover upsell.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought, a question for you. Take a hard look at your own business. How could you apply this same idea? How can you turn a simple sale into the start of a long-term journey just by reframing what it means for a customer to get their money's worth? The possibilities, they're pretty much endless.